Hello, everybody. It is I, Menace! Back to you with another YouTube video. I am explaining the stuff that I did, actions I took, why I did them, why I did what I did. This is an explanation video. It's an update. It's the reasons explained. There's no other way to put that. Because I've been getting questions. Menace, why'd you choose 2024? Why'd you choose that year? You don't need that long to make a video. That's not how it works. Menace, what are the names of the animatronics? We'd all like to know. Menace, are you an animatronic? Sadly, no. Even though I have this giant helmet, yes, helmet. Despite it being a full-sized head, it's still a helmet. I can fit my whole head in here. It's a helmet. It's not a mask. It's not a suit. It's not a head. It's a helmet. I am not an animatronic. Clearing that now. I can just hear the audience going, "Oh, but we wanted you to be one." Life's unfair. Gotta admit though, I do love that smile. Really do love that smile. Sorry, one of the teeth were crooked. There. Good as new. Now, why did I choose the year 2024? I've actually gotten a lot of questions on that one. I don't know why, but... Well, think about it this way. Scott Cawthon, the maker of Five Nights at Freddy's, he would often say that it'll be coming out like, say, Halloween or around Christmas or maybe next Thanksgiving. And then he'll just do a test run and it'll be like sometime in May or June. And next thing you know, it's out. It's on the air. Everybody can play it. That's just what he did. He did that for FNAF World, and that actually turned out to be a bad idea, because it wasn't fully complete yet. Then it was just a bit too bizarre for us people to play it. So that's why I did what I did. I chose 2024 for two reasons. One, I'm doing what Scott did. I'm posting a date in the future, and I'm completely lying about it. I'm going to post it early at some point. I'm maybe going to post it in 2021. It's still going to be on October 30th. If I miss the deadline by 2021, then I'll post it in 2022. And I'm doing it for another reason. I'm giving you, the YouTube community, as you watch this, to let it grow, to spread the word, tell everybody you know that Menace Snowdecker is making a roleplay based off of the actual Five Nights at Freddy's, or as Caveman and Ant Venom call it, the Mine Nights at Freddy's roleplay. You two, Caveman, Ant Venom, you both get a thumbs up. That was the greatest roleplays I've ever seen in my life. But I'm giving you a chance, the community, to look forward to something, to let it grow, to expect it and like it, regardless of me fibbing about the date. I'm giving you all a chance to enjoy it at its fullest. There's no other way for me to put that. Also, the names of the animatronics. Before we get into that, we have to get into the actual names of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, the original ones. See, the way Scott did it was each name was easy to remember, you could not forget it, and it was iconic toward the character, and it made them well known. Well, for mine, I chose silly names like you'll find out in a minute. But I chose sillier names so that you couldn't forget them, and the way they work with the characters actually makes them fit pretty well. So the first one, we start off with Freddy, because the way Five Nights at Freddy was done, there was 3 animatronics, one hidden, another one closed off, and I threw in a 6th one for mine, so that'll be interesting to watch, I guess. But we start off with Freddy. What would I put in the place of Freddy in a Minecraft FNAF roleplay that isn't based off of FNAF? Like, it is based off of FNAF, but it's not FNAF at all. It's completely different. It's completely unique. It has to be perfect, as you would say. Freddy is iconic. He's well known. Freddy Fazbear, the giant teddy bear, who's gonna man-hug you and stuff you in a suit, probably. You cannot forget and cannot misplace Freddy Fazbear. He was extremely well known. And to this day, he is the most well-known animatronic as well. I think Matt Pat said there's like 11 versions of Freddy now. That's a lot. Super a lot. But what would we put in the place of Freddy? There's not any like that in Minecraft, is there? Wrong. One of the first creatures ever made by Notch was the Creeper. The Creeper was unique. It was not like anything in any other game. It was well known. It was iconic. People, when they think of Minecraft, they think of the Ender Dragon, the Enderman, the zombie. They picture that as their logo. No. Their logo is the Creeper. Why do you think there's a firework that's literally a creeper face? It's the big iconic logo in Minecraft. You cannot misplace that. So I put a creeper one in the place of Freddy Fazbear. Also, to clarify now, I'm not going to be putting all 5 animatronics on the show stage and the 6th one hidden. No. I'm putting 3 on the stage, 2 in other various rooms, and the 6th one will be hidden in... Well, you'll see. Just don't expect it like I did in the trailer. It's not going to be like that at all. It's going to be much different. But like I said, I put a creeper in the place of Freddy Fazbear, and I named it Jeff. I did that for 2 reasons. One, because I needed everybody to get something to laugh at. Like, oh no! It's Jeff! He's gonna kill us! It sounds stupid, which makes it funny. Which makes it even more memorable to enjoy. And the second reason. Believe it or not, the actual first person to ever show me Minecraft and actually get me into it was a kid I grew up with named Michael Wilson. I don't think he plays Minecraft anymore because he told me last time I saw him that he actually quit playing it, and that kind of broke my heart. But he was a real comedian. He could make you laugh regardless about what it was. And he always named the creeper Jeff. No matter which one it was he saw, he always named it Jeff. He just walk right up and be like, hey Jeff, how's it going, Jeff? And he just starts yelling, die to Jeff, and tries to stab it to death. He was a really funny guy, so I named it Jeff, 1, because it's funny, and 2, I named it because I'm giving honor. I'm giving honor to the person that actually got me into Minecraft and made me the great player that I am today. If he hadn't got me into it, I would have played something else, like Terraria, or something else completely stupid or a waste of my time. I'm not saying Terraria is stupid, I'm just saying it's... Look, Terraria is not really my cup of tea. I tried it once. I couldn't get into it. I'm sure it's really great. I've seen some pretty good videos on it, but I can't get into it, and that's why I like Minecraft more. Because for me, it was easier. It's just hard on me. There are certain games I like, certain games I don't like. Five Nights at Freddy's, I like it and I don't like it. I like it because it's interesting. I don't like it because Too many jump scares. Moving on. Moving on. The second animatronic would have been Bonnie. How do you replace Bonnie? He played a giant electric guitar. He made a lot of noise. He was basically like the backup star for the big stage. How could you forget the big purple bunny? How could you forget that? I would put on cosplay ears, but I don't have any bunny ears, sadly. Hey, wouldn't you be the bunny? So I started looking through all the heads in Minecraft, just trying to figure out what I could use, what I could do. And then I came up with a skeleton. There is no other noise. Skeletons are giant walking corpses with no skin. They make a lot of noise with their rib cages and waving their arms. It's just what they do. They make a lot of noise. Just like Bonnie. Have you heard Bonnie's jump scare? Have you seen his jump scare? That is a big amount of noise for one giant damn purple bunny that's walking around on two legs like a man creature. I don't know how to put that. But I put a skeleton in Bonnie's place for my roleplay, and I named it Larry. Larry the Skeleton. Again, another funny name. Let me rephrase that. Another easy to remember funny name. That's better. I'm rephrasing that because one of my uncle's name is Larry, and I don't want to make him feel bad. Sorry, Uncle Larry. So it fits in with like the humor and like the lore just a little bit. And then we have Chica. How could you replace Chica in a roleplay such as a Minecraft one? What could you possibly put in the place of a sexy, yellow, female, voluptuous animatronic that likes to stuff its face with all the extra pizza behind the scenes and basically eat you out of business? There is one. The zombie. Just like Chica, they're always hungry. They'll eat and eat and eat and eat. They'll run around and stuff their face. There's nothing else to be stuffed. So I chose a zombie, and I named it Frank. Why? Because I always name the zombies Frank before I kill them. It just fits in with, like, the humor-wise. Just a little bit. And then for the final fourth animatronic, there would be Foxy. What could you possibly do to replace Foxy? Well, I started thinking more creative for this one. And I looked at it through the monster's perspective. What do you see Steve as in the game? A giant, tall, muscular, maybe scrawny, we don't know, dude who's walking around punching trees, trying to get those doors open. He's always got that giant diamond pick and trying to shove it into you, or get a diamond sword and ram it into your body and just completely ruin your day, and he'll try to kill you. How interesting. That's exactly what Foxy does. He runs around, he bangs on your doors, he has a giant hook, tries to hook you if he tries to stab you and kill you and may possibly eat you and kill you to death. That's exactly what Steve does in the game. You know, whenever Steve can build, Foxy can't. So I put a Steve animatronic in Foxy's place, and I kind of made a setup that looks like a little curtain rod. So it looks like Steve's inside his own little curtain area, just like Foxy. For the fifth animatronic, you would normally have Golden Freddy. I looked through every head in the game, every item I had. There wasn't really anything I could put in Golden Freddy's place. So, there's not really much I can do about that. But, there is another way around it. The other mischievous, however you like to pronounce that word. The other mischievous creature in Five Nights at Freddy's is the puppet. The puppet is a bit unpredictable. You don't know what it's going to do. It's here, it's there, it's everywhere. And especially in those giant present boxes. But I kept thinking, and I couldn't replace a Golden Freddy one, so I replaced the puppet. That's taken by the 6th animatronic, the dragon. If you actually watch the trailer and you see it says 6 animatronics, you see 5 and then like a couple blocks and the lever. That's because the 6th one is boxed up. He's hidden. He's not meant to be found. But I didn't know how else to put that. And I just added in a 5th one somewhere along the way. I put in a wither skeleton. I named it Wilson. I just chose that randomly. I wasn't basing it off of Michael or anything. Wilson the wither skeleton. Kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit. But for the 6th one, you see, the way the story works is Menace Sodecker, the security guard, gets hired by one of his own branch companies, and because they couldn't find anybody else to take the job, and they needed somebody that they could trust to come take a look at the place, get it all up and running, make sure everything's up to code, ready to go, get those pumpkin cakes going, bro. But somewhere along the way, his company hid an animatronic from him. The way Endy the Dragon was meant to be was, it was meant to be like a giant plushie. It was meant to be like a giant, fluffy, soft-skinned dragon that you could just walk up, hug, cuddle. I mean, it's a diner for kids. They do kid things. They hug things. They throw things. They play with things. It's what they do. But they hid it because it just wasn't working. The actual science behind it was just It was making the animatronic go haywire, do unpredictable things, and eventually Menace stumbles upon it. He, despite being as careful as I am, the dragon still somehow manages to get out. It starts doing things, bad things. It starts bringing all the other animatronics one by one to life. And they start acting vengeful toward Menace. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but I did spoil it, just a hint of how the beginning is going to work. And that's basically what happens with the dragon. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's just the way it's going to work. So the dragon acts like the puppet in this story. It's how it's going to work. Assuming I can get all the actors I need in my world on every Saturday, I should be able to have it done by 2021. If they cut out days, then I might have to post in 2022. But hopefully I post in 2021 like I've said, and you all get to enjoy it. And again, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked it, this little sneak peek preview / update to my trailer, please hit the like button. Hit like and subscribe. Do it. And like always, this is Menace Sodecker signing off. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.